Hey everybody, welcome to JB's RCs. JB here. Today we're out with the Danchee Ridgerock by Red Cat. This was one of the first actual crawlers that I ever purchased. Not quite scale with the MOA axles, and the servos are on the axles as well. But what an amazing truck. I have to say, this place on that Arapeka Sandhills Preserve that I go to, there's a couple lines that I take with this truck that none of my other trucks have been able to make. Upgrade wise, just has the metal steering links that I custom made and a 3S LiPo instead of the 2S that it comes with. Then I have the metal beadlock 1.9 wheels on there and some Proline Hyrax tires with the, as always, dual stage crawler innovation foams in there. They're fantastic. This thing just blows my mind almost every time I take it out. You'll hear me a couple times in the video. You'll hear my responses like whoa or what rock or something, you know. It just really kind of jaw drops a lot, this truck, especially for how cheap it is. I've had this for a few years. I paid just over $100 for it, and it has four-wheel steering that you can adjust from the remote, so it's either front steer only, rear steer only, a crab walk, or a four-wheel steer that gives you really tight turning radiuses. So more of a gimmick. As you can see in this video, I don't use any of those options, just the front wheel steer every time. And again, still, this line right here, I have never even tried with another truck because it just looks impossible. But with this, for one, it's such a cheap truck, so I'm not worried about breaking it too much. For two, I'm so confident in it with all that weight down low, since the motors and servos are on the axles, there's almost no weight up top. If you just saw under the fender there, I did extend the mounts for the shocks, so that dropped this thing way down low. It's probably a good 3 inches lower right now than it was stock. So that also just drops all that center of gravity down. You'll see also in a couple times here where I roll it or flip it, it'll actually just flip back on its own just because of all the weight that's on the axles. It gets a lot of weight on the wheels. And speaking of weight, I know this truck is actually also one of the lightest trucks that I have. The motors are little 380 motors, I believe, one in each axle in the front and rear, and the servos on there, but the rest of the truck is really nothing. Underneath that body, there is absolutely nothing, really. The chassis, the frame of the truck itself is basically the axles and the suspension. But I did add some extenders onto the stock shock mounts on the top, and then put those shocks out. And also put the shocks at less of an angle as well, so they're more straight up and down. And it's also just making the shocks themselves and the suspension movement a little smoother. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you have any questions about the build or anything about the truck, just let me know in the comments. If you're not in on the giveaway number 14 yet, please go ahead and jump in on that. I won't be doing a drawing or picking a winner for a couple weeks because I'm on vacation right now. But I have recorded some stuff to play around with while I'm on vacation, and we'll still be posting some videos and stuff. So you guys stay tuned. Hope you're having a great week, and we'll talk to you soon. Please like, comment, subscribe, smash that notification button. Really appreciate all the support, everybody. Thank you, and get out there and have some fun.
What rock? What rock hill?
So yeah, this line right here, I've tried with every truck I've brought here, and they all make it to about there, and they gotta cut left, and they end up bouncing off. This truck just drove right up that. It's absolutely ridiculous. I can't believe how capable this thing is for how cheap it is. Now, granted, it's not scale with those axles and the servos down there, but performance-wise, it is quite mind-boggling sometimes. And granted, again, I have those high racks on there, which have proven again and again to be some of the best rock tires you can get, but still, with this thing doesn't even weigh 5 pounds with the battery inside and everything. So again, there it is again, that same line, just made it up that same line twice. Wasn't a fluke the first time, guys. So if you don't have one of these yet and you like doing some crazy stuff, I would highly recommend purchasing one of these. And because they're so cheap and easy to upgrade, and I mean, there's modifications galore out there. Join a Facebook group for this and you will be blown away at what some people are doing to this thing.